you are able to take this as a walking meditation and you have not already put me on your mobile device, go ahead and do that now. And then please have some headphones. If you are not able to take this as a walking meditation, but you're able to just walk in place or walk inside your space, that also works. And then we will go ahead and come on up to start with some arm swings. And then I'll let you know when it's time to take off on your walk. So once you're set up and ready to go, bring your feet just slightly wider than your hips and start to swing your arms side to side. So as you swing your arms side to side, you can let your hips rotate around with you, pivoting onto the toes of your back foot. Let your arms be really noodly and loose. And settle everything, center, keep your feet at least hips distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, big stretch. You can wiggle around a little bit, let it feel good. And as you exhale, release your hands to your hips. Turn your body over to one side, little lunge, bend into your front knee, and then extend your back leg so you feel a stretch through your back hip flexor. The same leg that you have in the back, reach that arm out and up overhead to deepen the stretch through your waist. And come back through center, bring both hands back to your hips, and then we'll rotate around all the way over to the other side. So a little bend in your new front knee, extend your back leg so you feel a stretch through your hip flexor. The leg that you have in the back, reach that same arm out and up overhead, deepen the stretch through your waist. And come on back up through center. All right, now is the time to take off on your walk. If you're able to be hands-free and put me in a pocket, that is ideal. Otherwise, you can keep a hold of me with one of your hands. And as you start walking, swing your arms, really big arm swings. So this is gonna help you loosen up through your neck and your shoulders. If you've been seated already a lot today, this is a really great way to get the blood flowing, get your brain re-energized, and again, loosening up through your neck and your shoulders. So I'm obviously just walking in place, but as you are walking, you're going opposite arm and leg. So your right leg is stepping forward, it's your left arm that's swinging, and then you'll switch. These arm swings might feel kind of silly as you get going, but let your arms be loose to loosen up through your neck and your shoulders. Keep going. All right, so you might find a more natural arm swing. And as you settle into more of a natural arm swing, notice your footfall. Notice how each foot lands on the ground. And as you continue to walk, notice your pace without changing anything or judging anything. We're just noticing your pace. Notice if you are moving really quickly. Notice if your pace is a little bit slower, or maybe you're somewhere in between. And you might even notice if you have any kind of energy inside, if you maybe feel a little bit stressed or anxious, maybe your pace feels a little quick. Maybe if you feel kind of tired or overwhelmed, maybe your pace is slower. Or if you feel just kind of balanced inside, maybe you're in that in-between pace, maybe just a comfortable pace. And now notice as you continue to walk, any pain or tension or discomfort you might be experiencing in your body. Notice any tension. And can you start to make some little adjustments to feel better in your body as you move? Relax your jaw, relax the space between your eyebrows. You might tuck your chin just a little bit and maybe even pull your chin back so you feel your ears line up over your shoulders. It's going to help you feel a little more length through the back of your neck. Spread across the front of your chest and soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Now bring your awareness down to your core. You engage your core just a little bit, and this is going to feel like lifting the muscles below your belly button up towards your heart. These are your pelvic floor muscles, and they really help stabilize your pelvis and give your hips and your lower back some support. This is different than sucking in your stomach or pulling your belly button to your spine. This should feel like a gentle lifting up from the muscles, again, just below your belly button. Wiggle your fingers, let go of any tension in your hands or your arms. And you might slow down your pace just to feel each foot as it lands on the ground, striking with your heel, rolling through the middle of your foot, through the ball of your foot, pressing off from your big toes. Feeling all four corners on the ground each time. So your heel, pinky side edge through your big toes. Just notice if there are any other adjustments you can make in how you're walking to feel strong and also relaxed in your body. Now bring your awareness to your breath. This might be the first time all day that you have thought about your breath. Maybe it's short and shallow and in your breath, in your chest. Maybe it's a little bit lower in your ribs or your belly. You might be breathing just in and out through your nose or in and out through your mouth or some combination of the two. On your next inhale, breathe into the center of your chest. Feel your chest rise up. And as you exhale, imagine your breath leaving down through the bottoms of your feet and grounding you into the earth. Do that again. Take an inhale, breathe into the center of your chest, this time stretching your breath a little lower into your rib cage. Feel your rib cage expand side to side. And as you exhale, imagine your breath leaving down through the bottoms of your feet, grounding you into the earth. Do that again. Take an inhale, breathe into your rib cage, feel your ribs expand side to side. Exhale, send your breath down through the bottoms of your feet. Do one more like that together. Inhale, breathe your ribs side to side. Exhale, send your breath down through the bottoms of your feet. Now settle into a long, even pace with your breath. This could be a 3, 4, or 5 count inhale and exhale. You want to match your inhale count with your exhale count. And if you can, try to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Your breath count might even match your pace. So this could be a 3, 4, or 5 count inhale pace. And then the same again as you exhale. So find a pace that feels comfortable to you. As you continue to walk and breathe, bring your attention to your inner world. Notice any thoughts or any feelings or any other physical sensations. And for now, I don't want you to push the thoughts or feelings away. Get really curious about all of the things that are happening in your inner world. Stay with your breath. As you continue to walk, shift your focus from your inner world to your outer world. Notice what you are aware of seeing around you. Notice maybe anything on the ground right in front of you, anything that you're aware of seeing right in your eye line in front of you, and then all of the things that you're aware of seeing in your peripheral vision. And then notice any inner dialogue about the things that you're aware of seeing. Any thoughts that come up. You might find yourself internally pointing out things. You might see a car that reminds you of something, triggers a story inside. You might notice a tree and think, wow, what a beautiful tree. And then notice that you can look, you can be aware of what you're seeing without needing to think about it. This ability to see works without us needing to have an inner commentary about it. We can witness the world around us without thinking about it. Now shift your awareness from what you see to what you hear. Notice any sounds coming from in or around your body. Notice any sounds immediately outside of where you're walking. And then see how far you can stretch what you're able to hear. You might even notice the absence of sound or stillness between sounds. And then notice any inner dialogue that comes up about the things that you're aware of hearing. If you're in a cityscape, you might notice cars honking or if there's people around. If you're in somewhere more rural, you might notice the sound of the trees or bugs or birds. And you might notice thoughts that come up about these things as you're aware of hearing them. And then notice you can take a little bit of space between the things that you're aware of hearing and your response to them to find this witnessing quality in between. This ability to hear sound or even lack of sound happens without us even needing to think about it. It just is. And this is what we'll stay with for the next minute or so. I'm going to get quiet. Stay with your breath. Rescan your body and just notice if you can make any adjustments to feel strong and also ease in your body. And witness the world around you. You're going to get pulled back into thoughts and feelings and other sensations. That's going to happen. But see if you can tune back into witnessing as you walk. Gently deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes, waking your body back up. Slow your pace down just a little bit and bring your hand either to your heart or your belly, somewhere that feels comfortable, and let's take an inhale together. As you exhale, bow your chin to your chest slightly, acknowledging your inner teacher and giving yourself some gratitude for showing up for this session. Namaste.